Okay, so Wednesday. So this concept of tell me what happened to you is what usually you would go to therapy for, and you would talk and talk and talk. Usually that's very much cognitive based, and you're very much in your mind, versus what I do and many other somatic practitioners is more tell me what's happening in your body right now in response to what happened to you. And so you're incorporating the body very much in the work that we do. So there are so many options out there, and that is fantastic. And there's a place for all of them. And if you want to talk about what your experiences were, then that's therapy for you. If you want to release stress triggers or trauma or unprocessed emotions that keep you stuck and in this echo chamber of your own mind, thinking thoughts that just go round and round. Once you start moving the energy in the body, it gets you out of the freeze response mode, those fight or flight modes that have been keeping your nervous system unregulated. And it creates a bit more healthy kind of outlook when it comes to somatic therapy. So, for example, they're calling it energy psychology now, energy psychology techniques. EFT is one of them. Oh my God, massive mosquito. QNB, which is another one I learned, it's quantum neurobiology. It's basically very similar to EMDR. Matrix re-imprinting, which I've been doing for probably 6-7 years. It's the best thing in the world. We do tapping with that younger part that's stuck. So for example, if you were 5 years old, I had one client who her mother and father went away to finish off their degree in a different country. Their housekeeper was looking after them. She wasn't massively emotionally available. This kid at 8 years old decided that she was unlovable, and why would my mom abandon me? Why, like, that was her perspective, very limited. Ultimately, the mom and dad were doing something for the family so they could do whatever, move country, emigrate, get qualifications, build a better life. But to that 8-year-old, it was very, very, oh my God, they've left me. And that's where she was stuck. And so what happened for decades, she ended up becoming a doctor. She became a nurse. She basically had 4 degrees. And that's because she created a belief system at 8 years old that I am no better than a bit of paper, and I will become what my parents value. They valued a bit of paper over her. That is how the 8-year-old thought and concluded. So when she realized this at 45, she'd been looking for the love that she didn't get in that moment through degrees and getting approval from her parents. Mental. Anyway, so that's the kind of thing that, not mental, it's not mental at all. It's just wild to me that that is how the subconscious mind works. When we get stuck in a stress trigger or a trauma moment, we create belief systems about ourselves. And I'm going to show you this one. Okay, so yeah, basically any ailment we have in my world of health coaching and EFT is got these 8 elements to it. So belief systems, massive impact on our life. When we identify them, it's amazing how we can get them released if they're not helping us any longer. They probably helped us at the time, but maybe not in your adult life. Emotion obviously is massive. That's my favorite. Stress, very similar. Organ tissue, why it's there. Conflict themes. Lifestyle, what support do they have? Makes a huge difference in somebody's life. And their habits and changing habits. Social, sorry, that's more of a kind of social, like what support systems do they have? Lifestyle habits is that. Anyway, so yeah, somatic therapies like EFT, QNB, matrix re-imprinting, incorporating all of those things. You're in your body more the somatics of the body, and when you release it from the body, it has that magical effect down the line. But if you're just talking and talking and talking, Nothing is changing. The energy isn't moving. You can be like, I've had people who've had years of therapy come for 4 to 6 sessions, and they get through more in that time. It's incredible. Like the girl that you had on maybe a month or two ago, maybe before summer, I can't remember. Anyway, she was a marriage and family therapist, and she was like, and I'm starting to do some therapy, some somatic qualifications, and it's working really well. And I'm like, yeah, dude. So that's good. Practitioners and therapists are beginning to merge their toolboxes. So it's amazing. Anything that is somatic is going to help move the energy. Talking is good. Releasing and venting is good. Everything has a place. But what I do